should we answer the top question that we've gotten so much on?
Go for it.
Are you all thinking about baby number 2? Now that Riker is one, it's like everyone is just DMing me, asking me, like, are you pregnant?
All right, y'all. Welcome to this week's vlog, and we love doing these type of vlogs. They're a lot of fun to answer y'all's questions. So Lydia put out a Instagram story today saying, ask us any questions you want. So we're gonna go through and answer all the ones we can.
Trace hasn't seen them, so he's gonna be surprised like y'all.
All right, so what are you gonna start us off with, Lydia?
Okay, first question is, Trace, does it bother you that I'm almost as tall as you are?
No, it doesn't. And actually, I would say that most days, like when you wear heels or I'm not wearing cowboy boots, I would say you're taller. Like I'm gonna say
I don't think so.
when we're flat-footed, I'm like just maybe an inch taller, if that. But a lot of times when we go out, I feel like you're a little bit taller than I am.
Yeah, I like to wear heels and stuff, and it's funny. We get a lot of comments about it. I get DMs all the time about like, why am I slouching in a photo or trying to be shorter, which is funny. I feel like we don't even think about it.
I don't think we've ever talked about it, saying, oh, you gotta be shorter, or you gotta, like, that's just weird. Like, I don't care.
I feel like we talked about it when we first started dating. I was like, are you gonna be weird if I wear like 4-inch heels and I'm 6 foot? And he was like, no, I don't think so. But neither one of us cares on who's taller, and we don't think about it. Like, it's just normal. And so it's funny that we get all these comments about if like we care.
And I feel like I knew what I was getting into when I was dating you. Like, you're a hot, tall model. I don't care. I like that. You don't want to talk about your modeling days?
No.
Okay.
That's a subject for another day, another video. But we actually should do a video on that. That's funny. We haven't really talked about it.
But I do realize that in a lot of photos that, yes, Lydia will be taller. And
I'm not slouching. It's more of like, through the modeling days, I've kind of figured out poses that I like, that I feel confident in, which is usually like kind of how I stand. And it's not because I'm trying to slouch. It's just how I feel like I look good to me.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, next question. Where does Riker get his strawberry blonde hair from? Is it strawberry blonde?
No, I don't
sometimes
think so.
in
strawberry
photos,
because that means it has like a hint of red.
I think in some photos it pulls red, but in real life it's not really. Unless he's like, some lighting it looks a little red, like if he's in warm tone lightings.
I feel like it's like it's not like blonde. It's
brown blonde.
Yeah.
Maybe some underhints of being warmer, so a little bit of red, but I think that will go away.
I think it's probably gonna be brown.
We can pop up baby photos of us. I had like bleach blonde, white blonde hair at his age, so I was kind of expecting all my siblings did. Trace had very dark hair since he was born. So I think Riker is going to favor you in the like darker hair, but it could be like 10 years until they turn dark, but they're already darker than I ever was at his age. His blue eyes, by the way, that's another question we get a lot. That's from both your
grandparents and my grandparents?
I don't know. A ton of your family
has blue eyes. Has blue eyes.
As well as green, so that he might change green one day. And then a lot of my siblings' grandparents also had blue eyes, so it came from both sides, which is, I guess, how he got it. Very unexpected. For sure. But we love it, so. Next question is, it says, Lydia, what is your favorite dream vacation? But we can just answer both.
Lydia, what is your dream vacation?
How about you answer for me, I answer for you.
Answer for you?
Yeah, what do you think a dream vacation is? And I'll answer what you
Dream vacation would be whenever we get all the immigration figured out and you're able to travel, like outside the U.S. I feel like you would like to go to Santorini, Greece, and that would probably be a dream vacation for you.
That would be my dream vacation.
Maybe get one of those houses that have an infinity pool, like that.
That would be look out over like that aesthetic. I would say maybe the same for you.
Nope. Come on.
Your dream vacation.
What's my dream vacation, girl?
Would it be like Iceland?
No.
Would it not Greece?
No.
I'm failing at this. Would it be in this country? Outside of this country?
I feel like I feel like realistically, I'm tropical, so Greece would be cool, but like I would probably rather just go kick back on an island in
Like
Hawaii.
Fiji or something?
Or even
One of
Hawaii,
those, like,
one of those,
dream
yeah.
where you're in a hut over the water.
Oh, that would be cool.
Okay, one of those.
Bora
There's
Bora.
like a different Bora Bora, Fiji.
Yeah.
There's multiple ones.
That would be nice.
That's pretty nice. I'll come join you on that.
Come on. We just got the Flexi Spot reclining sofa and absolutely love it. This is the XS4, and y'all, this might be the comfiest sofa I've ever sat in. This thing's amazing.
Legit. From the moment we got it, all I've been wanting to do is sit here and use all of its amazing features.
Yes.
I didn't know couches could come with that, honestly. And now I'm like, I can't imagine my life without them.
And some of the cool features is it reclines.
Yes.
So a power recliner, it can fully go back into the zero gravity mode. And this thing is so comfortable because if Lydia wants to lay back a little bit farther, her side can. And then if I want to sit up, I can. This thing is super, super comfortable, and we absolutely love it.
One of my favorite parts about this couch as a taller person is how high the back of it is. There's a lot of couches I sit on and it just ends right here. So I personally love this. If I put it all the way back in the reclining mode, my head still gets to lay on it. So it's super comfy for, movie nights, naps, whatever I want to do on it.
One of my favorite things is it has a Type A charging port and a Type C charging port on this thing, which is super convenient. And it actually has one on both sides. So this thing is awesome.
You guys, one of my favorite features that I've been using all day is it has a built-in massage and heating system. You just pull out your remote that's in this convenient pocket on the side, and you can do a back all the way to leg massage as well as heat.
It's incredible. It is absolutely incredible.
It's so nice.
The pockets on the side are super big, so it's nice. You can keep your phone in there, or your tablet, the remote. I also love that when you do a layback, it has extended footrest. Also, the middle of this slides down and can function as a side table, which is a great place for snacks or drinks, and the cup holders are so nice and very convenient. Even with the middle part down, you can still recline back, and it is so comfortable, and it's great for movie nights.
If y'all are looking for a good couch that's great for relaxing, I don't know, movie dens, basement, wherever you want to be cozy, this is your all's couch.
And if y'all want to check it out, you can click on the link that's in the top of our description. We also have a code for you. Our code is XS480 for $80 off. Now, back to the video.
Question, is Trey still in construction with Warden?
So Warden actually works full-time for friends of ours. They do pickleball courts, they do striping, parking lots. So he actually stays really busy from that. So I actually don't work a ton with Warden. And construction has kind of slowed down a lot for me. Been doing a lot of YouTube and content, but hadn't done a ton of construction. I do a job every once in a while, and I usually just hire Lydia's brothers to come help me. So usually like one a month, if that, or every other. But I've died down on doing that a little bit and just trying to spend quality time with my family. And you got a lot of projects for me, so it's kind of I'm staying busy for sure.
I feel like it's also like a huge opportunity doing social media, which we are able to do right now.
Yes.
And Riker's only small at this age for a very short period of time. So I think it's so, like, we think it's such a big blessing that we get to spend a lot of time together and with Riker and be very involved and just share like that parenting role at this.
And I honestly loved, my parents were very smart, saying, hey, learn trades at a young age. And from me doing mowing to doing construction to working at trees, I feel like I did construction for 6 years, full time. And so anytime I want to go back and do that, I can. I have all the equipment, I have the truck, the trailer, so it is kind of nice. And realistically, there's a good chance that maybe Chad and Aaron move back to Tennessee. And if so, I would probably work with him again. But yeah, I'm not going to quit doing construction. It's just
right now.
Yeah, for right now. And I'll probably work for sure when Chad probably comes at the end of the year, or maybe they go somewhere else. But if they do, I would probably work with him again.
Yeah. So it'll change. It could look different next year,
Yes.
but that's what we're doing right now.
Yes.
What is Riker's sleep schedule routine?
I feel like Riker isn't a great routine. Now, he's just over 1, and he has learned lately that if he cries a little bit, that we'll go in and get him. And so, like, sometimes I feel like he's throwing little tantrums or pitches. But his routine is he usually goes to bed about 8 o'clock. We try to wear him out a little bit before that, so he runs around and plays and whatever. He usually sleeps till right about 8 o'clock, so 7 or 8. So he sleeps about 12 hours. And then from there on, it's like I watch him in the morning. You're going to the gym. Then you come back. I go to the gym. You watch him. And then we go on our day from there. But he is...
The rest of the day looks different every day.
Yeah, but his nighttime routine.
That's pretty much...
Yeah.
I feel like he's very much on the same... We heard a lot of good things about, like, a good, strict routine since the beginning for sleeping specifically. So since he was little, we did the same routine since he was, like, 2 months old.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe a little older since he was 3. But he now loves his routine. He sleeps the same. Right now, he's transitioning into his toddler age. So I feel like he's about to, lose the second nap. He needs to have more energy out. He likes to go out and do things. So we're figuring that out. But I feel like we're in a pretty good sleep schedule with him.
Yeah, because right now he's doing his 2 naps. And he wakes up at 8. And then he'll go back down for a nap at like 11. And then go back down at, I think, 2 or 3. But now, like, when it comes 7:30, he sometimes crawls in his room, reaches in his crib, grabs his passy, grabs his little stuffed animal thing, and just lays on the ground. So, like, when he's
he lets us
ready
know.
To go to bed.
He loves his bedtime. How old are we?
I'm old. I'm 27 years old.
I'm 26.
Yes.
I do feel like we're getting pretty old, babe.
Oh, it's hard to believe. It's hard to
Riker
believe.
is 2. He's a year old. That's also old.
Riker's 1, not 2.
No, I say Riker's getting old too.
Oh, that makes sense. I was going to say, he's only 1.
No, I need him to be 1 for a long time.
Okay.
That 2 needs to be far away in the future. A question we got a ton of is, do you plan to move anytime soon? Your place is so incredibly cute, cozy, and cheerful. That's so sweet. We have put up like a ton of work in, especially you.
And we love where we're at right now. And like Lydia just said, we did a lot of work. We redid the bathroom fully. We put in little cool things we liked. It is a little small, so it's like 650 square feet, maybe 700. But it's kind of small. The kitchen is the same place as the laundry room, and our dining room pretty much is all in
it's
the one
small,
area.
Efficient, and well organized.
We do love it. We got our shed, so we store a bunch of stuff there.
Yeah.
And we would like to find a good place and move, but I feel like it's so hard to like find the right place, especially with interest rates high. I know a lot of people are saying it's going to drop a little bit this year, so we might, be on the lookout more. But I think trying to find exactly where we want to settle down. And we like it here in Norse, but like, do we want to stay down in Knoxville, in Anderson County, closer to your family? So I think trying to figure out that first and nailing down. I think timeline would probably be like next year would be nice to really start looking, and maybe we just find land and build from scratch,
We've talked about that, is building one versus trying to find one that we can remodel. I feel like it would be one or the other. We both love doing it. I mean, obviously you know more about it. I can help paint.
I would love to remodel it. Find a fixer-upper and remodel one. That would be great.
Yeah. We've not seen a ton of things in the areas that we're that we are looking at, so there's just not a lot of options right now. And so that's why we started talking about building. And
the options we do like is just, ridiculously high right now. So like that's another thing. Trying to figure that out. But we love it here. We have a room for us, Riker, which is great. Now, if we, our family gets a little bit bigger, then it might be harder to put 2 kids in there. So.
Yeah, but right now it fits us pretty well. So we're probably going to be here at least until the end of the year.
Yes.
How has being parents changed each of you? Has it strengthened our marriage?
I feel like it definitely has strengthened our marriage just because you go through things together. You learn things, especially you bond over it.
You have to work together.
You do have to work together. And don't get me wrong, I've there's people that, the wife does most of it. But I will say the best thing we did is just try to tag team and do things together, and not just saying,
Especially
okay, you have
early.
to do all that, or you have to do all of his nighttime routine, or all that. I just feel
Yeah.
like doing things together or figuring out a system has really helped us and has made it a lot easier, because I know even when you started, you
Because I pumped.
and
Yeah.
so it was easy for me just at the start to like get him up and change his diaper and feed him and let
Warm
you
up the
sleep.
bottle, feed
Yeah,
him.
stuff like that.
We did like I think every other night in the beginning, so
Yep.
we'd always get one night of like better sleep. I was still getting up and pumping,
Yeah,
and you were
but-
still waking up because he's loud.
But I feel like
You're-
tag team and just
it made
even
a
now
huge
it's just
difference.
so
We
much
had
nicer.
a good routine. Yeah, I feel like it's very close to 50-50. That's what we do. It just sometimes changes depending on if I'm merely busy or you're busy. But yeah, he is very comfortable. We both can switch off nighttime routines, all of that. You're doing great.
Well, thank you.
Good
You are
job,
too.
Ryan.
You're amazing.
When is the last time you've worked with your dad?
Actually, a lot more recent.
Like a week ago?
It
2
was
weeks?
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He, every once in a while, Zayas usually works with them, but Zayas in college, and he called me up the other day and was like, hey, I need someone to come help me on a tree. And to be honest, I like the ones that are like drop and leave it or pull it over. The ones that don't require a lot of,
Scary stuff.
or that, or just dragging a lot of brush and chipping, because those are like big old jobs.
Yeah.
A lot. So he called me over. He called me the other day, and I went and helped him pull over a tree in Rocky Top. So it was kind of fun. And it was like getting back out there with Pops. It was a lot of fun.
Trace, is Lydia a big sports fan?
So before we started dating, no. When we got married, no. Lydia's became a lot bigger of a sports fan more recently. Does she love sports? It probably ain't her like, oh, let's sit down and watch the game. But she likes watching Tennessee. Like if I'm watching it, like we have matching jerseys. Like we put on Riker jersey and our jersey, and we sit back
Game
and
nights.
we like those. We like Tennessee football, and then like sometimes like NFL on Sunday afternoon. She's like, it's just in the background, and she like don't really.
I
pay
usually
attention.
edit while he watches football, but I look up whenever something crazy
Yeah,
happens.
but she likes Tennessee volunteer football. The only sport she really doesn't like, she doesn't like baseball.
Yeah.
So. But Tennessee won
Sorry
the
to all
national
the
championship, so that
baseball
was
fans.
awesome. And then the basketball sometimes she says is a little loud, the squeaking. But I kind of like.
It's like on my page of X is the sound of the shoes on the gym. Oh.
Yeah.
It really honestly only irritated me when I was pregnant with Riker. I couldn't stand the sound of it. Like I would get literally, I feel like nauseous. It was the weirdest thing. But I just, like you said, before I met you, I didn't know a lot of sports. And so he was like, hey, would you go to a game with me? I was like, absolutely, if you explain it to me, because I don't know what's going on. I just never had friends who would take the time to explain to me or were interested enough to do that. So I feel like I like football the best because you've explained the most. I've just not cared to ask on how
About
the other
them.
sports go. I do like playing pickleball with you though.
That is
Does
fun.
that count
That
as
is
a
fun.
sport?
Yeah, there you go. There
Okay.
you go.
If we didn't live in Tennessee, what state would we move to?
That's a good question. I don't see myself leaving Tennessee.
I don't
but
either.
I think Florida would probably be like.
Yeah.
Florida would be cool.
Not colder states. I would
No.
just from here on south.
In a perfect world, it'd be nice to have like a winter house in Florida.
That's true.
Wouldn't that be nice? Just to go down
That'd
there
be
for
a
3 months,
dream.
4 months. Oh, that'd be
When
so
we're
nice.
old, maybe we could do it. We can go to it.
That would
Then
be
all
so
our
nice.
kids are going to be like, we'll move in with you too if you live down there. How has your skin condition been? Praying it gets better. That's so sweet. Thank you so much to all the people that reached out. And I actually loved hearing all the other ones who had similar things or the same, I just call them my water allergy because everyone is like, what is that? But it has gotten a lot better. It's not irritating me as much. I think we're on the downward slope. Like I'm about to have a break from it for a while. I've gotten a lot of random questions about it. Like, can I go in the rain? And can I drink water? So let me just answer yes, I'm fine to drink water. It does not affect me if I'm drinking it. Don't know why, but I don't have any problems drinking water. And the rain, I've never physically been in the rain long enough to actually notice it, but technically it is on my list.
You don't
I
wanna
just don't go in the
dancing
rain.
rain?
No.
Singing in the rain.
Maybe when Riker gets older, I bought him little rain boots, and he really wants to, but I'll be in a coat. I just don't really go out in the rain. But yeah, I'm going back to a dermatologist in like a month and a half to check back in. But right now, I'm just trying everything she said, figuring that out. But right now, it's been a lot better, and I don't know if it has anything to do with what she prescribed, or which I only take if it flares up.
Right.
So it's just not been flaring up as much. So I think we're just getting better there. What is the most surprising thing about parenting a 1-year-old?
What is the most surprising thing?
Honestly,
I don't know.
Honestly, I feel like what shocked me the most is how quickly they learn what they have to do to get what they want.
Oh, that is so true.
To me, he's like a perfect angel. And it's a lot easier when you see other parents to be like, oh, your child is literally just doing that to manipulate you. Or like, he knows what he's doing. He's just crying for attention. He's not actually hurting. My own child, I'm like, he's a perfect angel. Like, he's not doing that on purpose. Like, if he's crying, it's because he needs me, not because he's just crying because he don't want to be in bed.
But
or things
recently,
like that.
he is actually like, he'll just act like he's ready for bed or whatever he is, his nap time.
And then change his mind.
And then change his mind within 10 minutes and then cry. And the moment you go in there or pick him up, he's totally fine. And
he
then
just
you put
stops.
it,
It's crazy. So that side of parenting, I feel like, is what shocked me the most, is how quickly they changed to like, oh, if I throw a tantrum, my mom's going to go get me. So it's a little process we're trying to figure out. It came so much. I figured it'd be when he was 2, like, that
they
comes
call
around.
It the terrible twos.
Yes, but he's like 1, and he's already testing his limits in so many different ways that I didn't expect.
Yeah.
But he's still a sweet, perfect angel. Another question is, do we have any news on my status, situation, all of that we talked about a lot last year?
Deportation? Yes, we do have a little bit of news, and we hopefully trying to figure it all out and then give y'all update. But we do have update. The first thing that we submitted, the I-130, did get approved, so that is really excited. Now we go back to the court of Memphis and try to pull Lydia out of her family's thing, and then after that, we're looking a lot better. So we do have a little bit of news, and we're still trying to figure out all the details.
We should know more about the end of October.
But we do want to thank everyone that has been praying and has been keeping up with that situation. It has helped a bunch, and we still would appreciate it.
It's very slow moving.
Yes.
A lot of people want updates, but a lot of times there's just no update. We want to update too.
Yeah, you're right.
We're like, hello, anything? No. So that usually is how.
But the I-130 getting approved is big news. That was very
so
exciting. That was like over 15 months, I think, of waiting on that. So it's very exciting.
That's exciting. Someone said we would love to see a day in the life vlog, so maybe we should do that one.
That would be fun. We should do that.
Comment below if y'all want to see that, and if we get enough comments, maybe we'll do one of those. Take y'all along.
That would be a lot of fun.
On our routine. Should we answer the top question that we've gotten so much on?
Go for it.
Are y'all thinking about baby number 2? Now that Riker is 1, it's like everyone is just DMing me, asking me, like, are you pregnant? All the time.
Wow.
I'm like, Riker is maybe 1, but he's still a baby.
It is true.
Yeah.
But what are you feeling?
I don't know. I feel like I change my mind all the time on it. But now that he's 1, I'm like, man, I feel like he would like a sibling, and I don't want him too far apart, like, to where they can't easily grow up together and play, especially if it's 2 boys. Oh, that'd be so cute if they're close together. So I feel like, we're figuring it out.
I love kids, and I love Riker, and it has been a wonderful year of just learning. And
every day.
Hey, I have a lot of siblings and a lot of nieces and nephews, but it ain't easy, y'all. So all these mothers out there, y'all, great job. I'm going to give it a hand because it is not that easy.
We had our miscarriage that we talked about in February. So it's been 7-8 months since then. Her due date was just last week. So it's been an emotional month. It's also very emotional seeing a lot of people that I was pregnant with having babies in the next little bit. So just with all of that, I feel like even if we are blessed with a baby, I don't know how soon we'll be sharing that news. Just in case, I'm trying to mentally prepare myself. What if I have another miscarriage? And just that whole side of things is just making it so much more of an emotional roller coaster. So
I do think we would absolutely be thrilled if the Lord blessed us with another child. But like you just said, like it's something that we would like to go to the doctor to make sure everything is hopefully healthy
and my body is like healthy enough. I've been doing a ton of working out, just trying to get strength back after the baby and a miscarriage. And so I feel so much better now. But yeah, it's a lot emotional and physically. So I will say though, the miscarriage has made me want to have kids closer together more than far away, which I didn't expect, which is crazy. But yeah, whenever, we have exciting news on that subject, we will update y'all.
You need to make
as of right now, we have our sweet Riker, and
you need to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. So if you've not, please subscribe below. Also like this video. It does help us out. We really do appreciate it. We also love the comments, love going through and reading those. So appreciate y'all watching our videos, and we look forward to putting out more content soon.
And we have exciting stuff coming up next week.
That we do.
Thanks for watching. Bye.